Good evening, ladies, and today I'm going to be trying to persuade you why schools should offer more life skills classes. In the United States alone, 80% of college graduates switch majors at least once. On average, most students switch majors at least 3 times, possibly even more. As a high school student wanting to attend college, this is especially concerning to me. The uncertainty of my future is a constant fear looming over me and millions of other kids, especially when finding my true calling could lead to a mountain of student debt. As of 2018, the cumulative amount of student debt across the country amounted to $1.47 trillion. This leaves 44.7 million Americans paying off loans for an average of 20 years following their graduation. If schools started offering more life skills classes, such as career search or financial literacy, these statistics could see a significant decrease. Additionally, it could teach students how to be productive members of society and improve their daily life functions. Since these issues plague so many Americans every day, it's in our nation's best interest to pursue this simple and multi-beneficial solution. The current school curriculum is not teaching the most effective classes. Schools require students to learn specific core subjects, but are they really helpful after tests? Kids may be able to interpret multivariable calculus and calculate linear equations, but are completely lost when balancing checks or doing taxes. Only 5 states require students to take a single semester of financial literacy. Consequently, 1 in every 5 Americans have a net worth of 0 or lower. Another issue among our nation is physical health. The national obesity rate for adults in the U.S. has passed 40%, jumping 26% since 2008 alone. Many adults develop addictions to fast food at a young age, which can often be caused by inability to cook. Some schools offer culinary courses as an extracurricular, but several students skip out in favor of higher level core classes or extra study time. If schools decreased required classes and made culinary classes easier to enroll in, it would leave students less dependent on fast food and restaurants. This could create a healthier lifestyle, limit money spent on eating out, or even spark the passion of an aspiring chef. Expanding on this, most young adults have no understanding of most general skills. Things that seem like common knowledge, such as doing laundry, budgeting, or any basic repairs in cars or clothes. Because of this, most people go out and pay someone to complete a simple task that they could have easily done themselves. Learning these kind of skills before stepping foot into the real world would allow young adults to be more cost efficient, less wasteful, and decrease laziness. A large percentage of young adults manage to graduate from school, but are unable to continue succeeding throughout adulthood. This is because most traditional academic subjects are not utilized past college. While many educators insist it's a parent's responsibility to teach their kids most life skills, that's not the reality of today. Unfortunately, many parents never learn several life skills themselves and tend to pass on unhealthy habits to their children. Other times, parents may be absent, too busy, or simply not care. Of course, there are some parents who are perfectly capable of teaching their kids common skills. However, giving students the opportunity to master things like sewing, changing oil, or clearing a clogged drain can be nothing but beneficial, regardless of what they've been taught. It's hard to prove the effectiveness of increased life skills programs because it's hard to find schools that offer a wide variety of them. From my personal evaluation, every student enrolled in the culinary class offered at my school has only had positive input. Acquaintances of mine from other schools have boasted about how interesting and beneficial their design classes are, where they learn how to stitch, sew buttons, patch holes, and several other useful skills. Some people believe that life skill courses are excuses for students to goof off and use as blow-off classes. However, since most students are excited to learn useful, interactive skills, they are far more likely to participate in lessons. Additionally, the most interactive classes still include avid note-taking and quizzes over new materials, so there isn't a lack of traditional graded material. Furthermore, students could greatly benefit from life skills classes that involve mental health. A survey conducted by the American Psychological Association found that anxiety is the #1 concern found in college students at 41.6%, followed by depression at 36.4%. Since 2009, suicide rates in ages 15 to 24 have been steadily increasing, becoming a major concern for our youth. And that's not the end of counseling needs for young people. Today, the average high school student has the same anxiety levels as a psychiatric patient in the 1950s. As students of today experience a growing pressure of maintaining their grades and image, it creates a path for insecurities and doubt. Many people don't realize and dismiss anxieties as another negative effect of social media, which, while not entirely incorrect, tend to add on to children's feelings of invalidation. It's imperative for kids to know that they are more than a test score or a scholarship. If these mental health concerns are left unchecked, students are bound to worsen as they grow older, leaving them mentally strained when they are required to be self-sufficient. Offering classes that can teach students to manage stress and pressure could be detrimental to their success in and out of school. Summatively, if we push for schools to offer more life skills classes, it would improve their lives and success for our future generations. Something so simple could improve physical and mental health, make students be more self-sufficient, and also better prepare them for their possible career paths. The blatant benefits of life skills may not affect you directly, but it will impact millions of young lives. If your kid were struggling in school or questioning their future, wouldn't you want them to receive the most help they could get? My intention with this speech was to enlighten you about all the benefits that could come from life skills courses. Hopefully, as this message is spread, later generations can also experience the positive impacts of life skills classes.